Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and John Swinney has broken another manifesto promise. Last year, when Humza Yousaf was First Minister, there was a pledge to bring in a Scottish human rights bill, and Humza Yousaf pledged it would be done within a year. And now Swinney has cancelled this, and he says, no, we can't do it, we're not doing it, we're going to have to wait until after the 2026 election. In other words, it's not going to come in at all. It's been abandoned. And that's the code. After the next election is their way of saying we're abandoning the policy. Now, a lot of libertarian groups are up in arms about this. A lot of their own supporters are up in arms about this. This is a key pledge they were making, increasing the rights of the general public, of us, the normies. Rights that have so often been taken away. He wants to enshrine them in law. That was the theory. Only it's proved to be controversial. After all, once you start giving people rights, they tend to exercise them. Once you have any kind of written constitution, you are bound by it. And governments don't like that. And so it's been quietly dropped because it would be difficult if, for example, you had various rights written down and enshrined in law, and you went to court over it, you could just claim the 2nd, the 5th, the 10th, whatever, of your rights. And the courts would have no option but to allow this to be stood, because it is constitutional. You see, when you have rights, governments get a bit worried about it because it means that they find it very difficult to breach those rights. The courts don't like it. Whereas if you don't have any actual rights written down in law, no written constitution like Britain does not have, then the government can change those rights. Those rights become fluid. And that, alas, is where we are. We do need, and I think I absolutely need, a First Amendment enshrined in law, the absolute right to absolute free speech. You can say anything you like. No one can castigate you for it, even if those things you are saying are insulting. So what? You must still have the right to say them. Being offensive, it should not be a crime. Being offended should not be a victim. You should not be a victim just because you're offended. Many things offend me. But who do I complain to? And that's another reason they don't want this. Because free speech means you can't have the hate crime bill, for example. Can't have both. They are mutually exclusive. How can you have hate crime if you've got free speech? One of them's got to give. And of course it's going to be free speech, because this lot are all weak-willed, lily-livered cowards. And so they've abandoned the policy. Great. Let me know what you think. Till next time, stay safe, stay well. Goodbye.